These students have been learning the Chinese folktale, The Four Questions. They review how the main character feels in the beginning of the story using the emotion mapping tool.
What kind of upset would you be?
Not how your body would feel, but how would you feel?
Yeah, how would you feel inside? We don't really have this. The word that I'm thinking of is frustrated. Do you think that you would feel frustrated if you were doing so much work and you still didn't have enough to live on? Let's put frustrated on this emotion chart. Where does it go? Does it go with scared?
No.
No?
It goes next to
Does it go with angry?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is it super angry like furious? Or is it a little less angry?
Yeah. A little less.
Where do you think it belongs? Where should we put
In
frustrated?
the middle of angry and furious.
Between angry and furious? Cool. Yeah. So pretty angry, but not really as angry as furious.
Kind of angry.
Yeah.
We'll put it right here.
Good. Anything else he feels in the beginning? He feels exhausted. He feels frustrated. Anything else?
Excited.
When does he start to feel excited?
When he went up to the mountain.
When he starts to go to the mountain. So we're going to stand up and be Yi.
Yay!
Can you first show me with your body? Can you show me exhausted? Good. Can you show me frustrated? Good. I see some really frustrated. Oh, I hear some frustrated voices too. I see some people are putting their fists together like they're mad. Good. Okay.
As they act out the folktale, the class continues to integrate advanced emotion vocabulary and use the emotion mapping tool as a reference.
How do you think he starts to feel when he thinks about going on this trip to see the wise man?
Excited.
Excited. Good. How about something else? Yeah?
Happy.
Happy, good. And maybe this one too?
Hopeful.
Hopeful, right? Because he thinks, maybe I'm going to get the answer to my problem. Maybe my life is going to get better. So he has to pack a big backpack full of stuff he's going to need for his trip. Put your backpack on. And now let's see how we walk and sing when we're feeling excited and hopeful. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I am going to the mountain. Gonna make a change. Make a change. I am going to the mountain. Gonna make a change in my life.
And how many days does he walk for?
49.
And how does he feel?
Exhausted.
Can you show me that you're so exhausted you can hardly stand, but you're going to knock on the door 3 times? Ready, and... Did you bring your umbrella?
Yes.
You better get it out. Good. Show me what it looks like when the rain starts really pouring down on you. Show me what it looks like when the wind starts really blowing you around. And show me how you feel when the thunder comes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now he might be what?
Terrified.
Good. So he's waiting.
The kids gain deeper understanding of how the main character feels through acting the story out with their own bodies. Then, they add new words to describe those feelings to the emotion mapping tool.
To the mountain, almost there. Gonna make a change.
One more pull and you're up. That's it. So, he looks in front of him and there he sees the palace of the wise man. He feels a lot of different things when he sees this palace. What's one thing that he feels?
Hopeful.
Hopeful, yes. Beautiful. What else does he feel?
Like scared, a little bit scared.
A little bit scared.
A little bit happy.
Shy. A little shy. So
Nervous.
he's hopeful, which is like a little bit happy, but he's also a little bit scared. How could we say that a little bit scared?
Nervous.
Nervous. He's a little nervous.
So nervous.
What else is he feeling? Something else?
Shy.
A little shy. Good.
Good.
Yeah. One more.
Happy.
Happy. Good. Yeah. Happy and hopeful. Okay. So you can feel these different things at the same time, right? So show me that you're feeling hopeful, but a little nervous. Okay. And in that hopeful, nervous way, we're gonna knock on the door. Ready?
Bless you.
You have to be a little bit brave to make the first knock. Ready? And voice answers.
How can I help you? Who is it who comes to the door and says that? Emily? Who comes to the door of the palace? The wise man. And what does Yili say to the wise man?
Can you answer my question?
Good. And the wise man says, I can only answer an odd number of questions.
How does he feel?
Oh, how is he feeling?
How is he feeling now? Because he's finally going to get to ask the questions, but he's not going to get to ask his own question. How does he feel?
Frustrated.
He might be a
He
little
might be,
frustrated.
yeah.
Yeah. He came all this way and he doesn't get to ask his own question. What else would he feel?
Upset?
Yeah, we don't have upset on there, but yeah.
We do. We have to
Do we?
add upset. No,
Yeah.
we don't have it.
Should we add
Where
it?
would upset go?
Yeah. Where do you think upset would go?
No,
Is it
I guess it's right there.
under sad? But yeah.
Right there.
Okay, so that's orange.
You might
So
feel
it would go
disappointed.
under sad. I love how even the second time around, we're finding new emotions that we didn't realize the first time. That's great. So where did you say upset would go?
Oh, over here.
I think it would go
Yeah, right
just
under
below
sad.
sad. Yeah. Great.
Okay. All right, so he's feeling upset.
But do you also think that he feels like he's doing something good?
Yes.
Does he feel good about himself, even though he's a little frustrated and upset? Does he feel good about himself? How would you describe that feeling when you feel good about yourself because you know you're doing something right? What's that feeling? Yeah.
Happy.
Happy, but there's a lot of different ways to feel happy. What's that feeling of happy where you feel good about you?
Excited.
Yeah?
Excited.
Excited?
Hopeful.
How about proud?
Proud. I like that one.
Proud. Does you think he feels kind of proud of himself that he's doing the right thing? Yeah. Where should proud go?
Over here. Over there. Over there.
Right there around hopeful? Yeah. I
In
think
between excited and hopeful, I think
it's so cool how you guys all really feel the same thing about these
Yeah,
emotions, where
that's
they
nice.
belong.
And they
Okay,
all
great.
put the same spot.
All
That was
right.
great.